chilly and cold out here on day 68 of the Appalachian Trail. I am at Pierce Pond Lean-To. Got in about 7 p.m. Got a fire going. I got it going for a while. It was nice till dinner. And then made dinner and got inside the old sleeping bag. So all in all, it was warm. Very happy about that. Just getting going is a little slow. So I got coffee, some oatmeal, and some mac and cheese. I'm going to power down and then get on going. So today marks day 68. I have 4 days left is what I figured if all goes to plan to finish the hike. So here's day 1 or first quarter. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today, weather forecast wise. Just, I'm sure it's, the water is crystallized, but not totally froze. So I'm sure it's hovering around that 30 degree, 32 freezing mark. So once everything just gets a little bit trickier, a little bit chillier. So as soon as we get some light, I'll get some more video going. Over and out. Well, the temperatures were cold and the pond was beautiful. Here's a couple photos of it. And next is the highly anticipated Privy review by Rock and Roll. All right, now we can see somebody. Well, I'm going to do a quick Privy rating because I felt like this was one of the best Privies on trail to date. So definitely it's a newer constructed Privy, and has a very wide entrance for, I guess, wider people. It has a mirror, which is good. It's a compost Privy with a nice stainless steel thing and a real nice lid. Very roomy, as you can see. And I would like to rate this as a rating of all Privies on the Appalachian Trail. So there you have it. Rock and Roll's rating of the Privy at Pierce Pond Shelter is an A. For those that means, if that means anything to anybody. All right, I better get some hiking going. It's time to rock and roll. All right, hey, Mr. Ferret. Hi. Hi, how are you? Good morning to you. Yeah, I just want to take a picture of you. All right, video's off. Don't be shy. All right, here's a general idea of what the trail is today. Been cruising at about 2 miles per hour. I would like to pick that up a little bit. Just because I don't want to be getting in at dark. I had a good fire going last night, but it went out because I didn't have enough wood. And I'd like to get a stockpile. I saw a real nice pile of wood to burn next to the Privy this morning. So if I had a little bit more daylight, I'd be all set. Just trying to dry my boots out a little bit. So I am following, I think, Spice and, oh, I forget his name. I'll remember it, but I think these are their tracks from a day ago. just because they were in the shelter a day ago. And all right, this is the trail on the AT in the middle of November, or November 3rd at least. Talk to you later. Over and out. Although the temperatures were frigid, my spirits were high, and I was so happy to be out there. Walking along these beautiful pine forests, seeing some things that I'll never see again. Look at the size of that burrow, very burrowly. And I kept on hiking on the Appalachian Trail. All right, another cool little bird walk. Going over this really cool beaver bog. This baby's nice and creepy. But it's awesome that it's here, keeping our feet dry. Look at that, it goes into the big pine forest. This is definitely like Narnia. Look at these arborvitae. I gotta stay focused on this thing. All right, good stuff on the Appalachian Trail. All right. Well, as you can see, that sun is looking low. It's about 3:15. You would think it's about 5 o'clock. But this time of year, fortunately, daylight savings is this weekend. And now I'll be able to say that I was on the trail when it switched over in April and when it switched back in November. So I've thought about, I basically hiked the AT every month of a calendar year except except December and January. So I've seen a lot of stuff, but I don't know if you could see these mountains ahead of me. There they are. That's the Bigelows. So you can see that one to the right. That's the Bigelow Peak. That's what I'm going to be hitting tomorrow. Way out there. It looks like a volcano. So, let's see, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, there she is through the trees. And then there's the other way up to it. So, exciting stuff. Excuse me. You could see the weather is cooperating. Still snow, but it's not warm enough. But, you know, it's a nice 40, maybe 45 right now. Very comfortable. Hopefully it'll stick around for the night, but it's supposed to dip down to 30s, low 30s, which isn't bad. All right, well, I got a couple more miles to churn out, and I want to get there before that big ball of fire drops out of my way, so I could see for some firewood. All right, I'll catch y'all at the campsite, going to the Little Bigelow lean-to. Adios. Go big or go home. Look at that. There's the Bigelows. We're going to be hitting tomorrow. This is Flagstaff Lake. And it really summarizes to me the Appalachian hike. A good day hiking. You're basically wore out. The sun's dropping. Trying to get to site to your camp, and you see these beautiful, beautiful sunsets. I mean, Maine is just unbelievable. What a treat! Look at that water. It's a huge lake. This epitomizes how I feel, basically, when I'm at the end of the day. Didn't see anybody today, and just left out all alone. But boy, it don't get any better than that. All right. There's Mount Bigelow. All right, we're at Flagstaff parking lot. Got about a mile left to the lean-to. It's 5 o'clock. So if you remember, well, I'll throw some photos up from when I came up here, like, I think it was 3 days ago, or Sunday or Monday. It was Monday. And I drove up here just to see what it was like, but everything was snow covered. So at least the snow's off the road. And here's the trailhead. All right, a mile in, and should get there before it gets too dark.